this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower post-game. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
Giants nothing. Ty Long set to kick off.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And here's Lewis.
What you doing out there, boy? This ain't no high school football.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Not much there, only a yard.
1 yard.
2nd and 9 from the 44.
And 9 at the Chargers' 44-yard line.
Now it's the Florida Atlantic alum. This is Alfred Morris. And he'll be close to a first down at the Chargers' 37. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain. And it's 3rd and 2 now. This is Morris. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. Jones is going to put it in the hands of Barkley on the option. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Chargers. That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Now it's Morris. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
They'll give it to Barkley off the option play. And the Giants are going to have it 1st and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
A handoff to Barkley on the option. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Giants have got it back to a 1-score game. That option pitch we saw, we don't witness a ton of that in the NFL, but it worked there down near the goal line for a score.
And it's actually a great call in goal line situations, because as more and more quarterbacks enter the league with that mobility and having run option in college, more pro teams are adding it to their arsenal. And now it's not just, does the quarterback run it, does he pitch it? Now they've added a 3rd element. He can rise up and throw the ball as well.
Oh, were the Giants able to recover? Yes. So the onside kick is recovered. And, you know, I always thought, Charles, as someone who didn't play these positions, that going over the middle as a receiver or trying to recover an onside kick, those are two very tough things to do.
It takes a lot of fortitude to put yourself in that position, but you have to do it in order to help your team win.
Unable to recover it, it costs them. The kicking team gets the football here. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
But Jones going to keep this himself. And Jones is going to put it in the hands of Barkley on the option. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
On 3rd down, McCoy. It's caught, Shepard. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12. Now a carry for the shifty Dion Lewis. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
It's a gain of 3.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. A first carry for the Clemson man, Wayne Gallman. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
A gain of 4. Brings up 4th down, and
they'll try and pick it up with Lewis. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. And a short gain here, down to the 22.
the ball carrier.
The tackle goes there to Linval Joseph. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll try and run right on the option. They'll give it to Barkley off the option play. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 yards there and a first down.
That's another New York.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Jones. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Game at 14. Graham Gano set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken in at the 3. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Hunter Henry brings it in. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Play action. It's Herbert. This complete to Henry over the middle. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
12. And the Chargers first.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. The final shot before the break for Herbert. 20! Wide open. It's Allen, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And here's Lewis. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Running room at the 50. Look out. He's past the 30. He will score.
Dion Lewis.
We've sat in a lot of meetings, and they always talk about the offense taking advantage of beginning a half. Because special teams coaches don't listen to that. They want to take advantage with their own unit, and they just did.
Yeah, they trailed in the locker rooms, and they changed that immediately.
I think they drew that one up special. That felt like something he pulled out of his pocket that he'd been holding for a while, and they were able to use it effectively.
Fielded in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
First down, Chargers.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
Ball carrier.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Second and 5.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down. Going on the ground with Eckler. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Eckler, the Charger ball carrier.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
It's Eckler again. And he's going to get this pretty close to the first down marker at the Giants' 18-yard line. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
And it's
open man, it's Allen. And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3.
Jackson, the ball carrier. Tackle made at the 5-yard line. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Here is Eckler. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Call it a gain of 2 as they're knocking on the door now. 3rd and goal. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And here's Lewis. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the 3rd quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first 2 drives of the 3rd quarter, 1 for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12. At the 30-yard line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. 30-yard line, 2nd and 12. Jones now on the keeper. He pitches it. Get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. Throwing Jones. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 43-yard line.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They run with Morris. And he'll be close to a 1st down at the Chargers 38. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs, and we'll still get the 1st down. They love being physical.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now Gallman. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 16 yards, a 1st down. Blocking at the point of attack there was very strong. He had a couple of running lanes.
And I never want to overlook the offensive line, but that's what they get paid to do. How about the quarterback? Everyone thinks all he's going to do is throw the football. His movement and deception can help the running game as well.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Another Giants 1st down.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal, looking to take the lead here in the late. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Dion Lewis, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants have broken our tie as they take the lead. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Makes the score Giants 28, Chargers 21. Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. James Bradbury there to make the tackle. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Herbert. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Complete.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Herbert now to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Out of the gun, Eckler running it.
7.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. 5 in the secondary now for the Giants here on 3rd. He'll look to throw. And it's complete. Henry. And he is going to have the Chargers first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
At the 10-yard line.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1. Back to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended target, and it's 3rd and short. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. He's back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Blake Martinez. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
The Charger drive about to get going. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. One last throw here for Herbert. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with